Welcome to NeuroDriveAiReels. Here's something most people don't know about future mobility. The most radical shift in transportation won't be about speed, horsepower, or luxury. It will be about transformation, not just mechanical, but environmental, not just personal, but societal. In the glowing veins of neon cities, where rain slicks shimmer like liquid glass and skylines pulse with electric blue halos, cars are no longer just vehicles. They are actors in a larger story of sustainability, intelligence, and trust. This AI feature could change driving forever, the ability of cars to not only adapt to the road, but to adapt to the planet itself. Imagine a city where every car is a neon-lit guardian of the air you breathe, whispering to the skyline in glowing code, balancing performance with preservation. Tomorrow's cars, today. Think of the classic cars of the past, muscle-bound beasts, chrome gleaming under sodium lamps, engines growling like caged thunder. Now picture them reborn in cyberpunk streets, their polished hoods glowing with embedded neon veins, their exhaust replaced by silent waves of clean energy. The transformation is more than mechanical, it's cultural. The shift from analog to digital, from gasoline to AI-powered electric, is not simply about swapping engines. It's about rewriting the language of motion. These machines no longer just respond to the driver. They anticipate, predict, and evolve. Their dashboards are no longer clusters of dials, but holographic projections reflecting against the rainy glass, pulsing in sync with the city's neon heartbeat. Here's the hidden truth. Classic cars represented freedom in a mechanical age. AI cars represent survival in a technological one. And yet, the romance of transformation lies in the bridge between them. A muscle car retrofitted with autonomous intelligence still carries its history, the chrome, the roar, the nostalgia. But in a neon city, it glides silently, guided by algorithms that see farther than headlights ever could. Now let's step into the most overlooked dimension, sustainability. The environmental impact of AI cars isn't only about eliminating tailpipes, it's about redesigning the entire urban ecosystem. Picture this. A rain-drenched avenue in Tokyo-like neon glow, traffic flowing like liquid circuitry. No idle engines, no wasted fuel. Every car communicates with every other, orchestrating movement like a cyberpunk symphony. The air tastes cleaner. The hum of the city feels different, more alive, less suffocated. Here's what most people don't realize. AI cars don't just reduce emissions. They reduce the inefficiency of human decision-making. The cars of tomorrow might not just carry passengers, they might carry the future of life itself. Pause. Imagine SUVs gliding silently through neon-lit forests, their quiet electric motors barely disturbing the air. Solar panels track the sun with subtle adjustments. Headlights adapt to shadows, not just roads. These aren't cars chasing traffic lights. They're guardians, designed to shield nature, to protect life itself. Do you know Africa's savannas hold some of Earth's most endangered species? Pause. Elephants, lions, rhinos, all at risk from poaching. Picture SUVs patrolling the Serengeti in Kenya, AI cameras recognizing individual elephants by ear patterns, softly tagging them in blue overlays on dashboards. In the Masai Mara, drones lift off like hawks, mapping open plains while avoiding startling wildlife. Over South Africa's Kruger National Park, hippos surface silently in moonlit waters, antelope stir in tall grass, and birds scatter as the vehicles roll carefully along hidden paths. Every movement is analyzed. They're moving watchtowers, sensors, cameras, and communication hubs all rolled into one. Not built to dominate nature, but to defend it. Drones sweep wide arcs above tree lines, their LEDs dimmed to avoid startling nocturnal creatures, while SUVs navigate rough terrain with precise wheel control. Ground and air form a living network, machines extending human eyes but always respecting the environment. Across the continent, wetlands and savannas unfold in harmony. Lions rest beneath acacias, rhinos trudge across open plains, and giraffes move beneath digital overlays marking their safe zones. Elephants leave footprints mapped in soft holographic markers for rangers to monitor migration. Technology flows with nature, not against it. A quiet nervous system that enhances awareness without intrusion. Do you know the Amazon rainforest produces 1/5 of the world's oxygen? Yet every minute, football fields of trees vanish. SUVs with solar-charged bodies navigate mud-soaked tracks in Brazil, sensors compensating for slippery routes and uneven terrain. From the roof, drones rise, weaving a holographic net above the canopy. Inside the cabin, the dashboard overlays jaguars in amber, monkeys in streaks of green, macaws in bursts of blue, each identified in real time with confidence levels, ensuring humans can prioritize interventions accurately. In Indonesia's rainforests, a chainsaw buzz breaks the morning calm. Acoustic sensors triangulate the sound. Drones converge, careful not to collide with trees, casting narrow searchlights. Red alerts ripple on the SUV display, and rangers coordinate responses. Vehicles roll toward the site cautiously, tracking footsteps and thermal signatures, while cameras differentiate humans from wildlife. For the first time, mobility acts as a shield, protecting the forest while leaving it undisturbed. Yet technology alone cannot decide the future. Pause. Real guardians are still humans, rangers, eco-guards, and communities embedded in the landscape. Dashboards merge drone feeds into panoramic views, highlighting areas needing attention. In India's tiger reserves, rangers monitor AI heat signatures, deciding if the flicker is a predator, a traveler, or a threat. AI-equipped jeeps track leopard movements and alert wardens to unusual patterns, giving humans actionable intelligence, never replacing judgment. The AI suggests, but humans decide. Machines extend sight, but judgment remains human. This partnership amplifies courage, not replaces it. Far north, under auroras in Sweden's Lapland, white rovers creep across ice fields. Drones above map ice thickness and polar bear movements in holographic overlays. Sensors detect fractures and send alerts to satellite relays. Here, in extreme cold, machines endure long after humans must retreat, yet humans remain central, interpreting the data, planning interventions, and deciding priorities. Across islands, dawn breaks over the Philippines, mangroves shielding coasts, coral reefs thriving beneath turquoise waves. Amphibious SUVs traverse shallow inlets, drones scan for bleaching and illegal fishing. In urban outskirts like Manila, AI patrols monitor river pollution. Machines collect data, alert humans, but humans make the final call, closing loopholes, enforcing regulations, and protecting ecosystems. Across deserts, dawn breaks over infinite horizons. In the Atacama, SUVs glide over dunes, solar panels adjusting for optimal light. By night, drones sweep the sky, measuring temperatures and sand shifts. In Africa's Namib Desert, AI tracks desert-adapted elephants, but rangers verify reports on the ground, confirming real threats. Technology whispers protection. Humans confirm it. Night falls on the savanna. Elephants move slowly, SUVs rolling at herd perimeters, drones tracing arcs above. A heat signature appears, a poacher moving through trees. Drones illuminate the path and rangers respond. The herd continues undisturbed. Machines extend human vigilance but do not replace it. In the rainforest, another SUV projects a map with red veins highlighting illegal logging. Drones skim the canopy, detecting suspicious activity. The convoy advances cautiously, light carefully modulated to avoid disturbing wildlife, protecting forests without intrusion. Across continents, this choreography repeats. Kenya's elephants sleep safely. Indonesia's orangutans swing unseen. India's tigers prowl with dashboards alerting humans. The Philippines' coral reefs shimmer under drone observation. Sweden's polar bears roam thinning ice. South Africa's rhinos traverse plains safely. Machines map, monitor, and respond, but humans guide action. Across the globe, SUVs and drones form a cyber ecosystem stretched across land, water, and sky. Each biome, each species, each fragile ecosystem is protected, yet humans remain at the center, making decisions, prioritizing threats, and interpreting the data in context. But this vision carries a deeper weight. Technology is only as powerful as its purpose. Circuits cannot feel wonder, sensors cannot decide value, satellites cannot know what deserves protection. That choice falls to us, to choose whether these machines defend life or merely observe it. If inspiration falls like a raindrop, perhaps these vehicles are the irrigation, steady, unyielding, carrying life forward where it is most fragile. Guess what? The road ahead isn't just about where we go, it's about what we choose to protect. Guardianship can be coded into machines, but courage must live in us. Will we choose to match their vigilance with our own? What if I told you that in the not-so-distant future, our cities don't just move people, they move life itself, blending neon-lit streets with silent forests, holographic billboards with fluttering wings, and autonomous vehicles that think, act, and protect? Imagine a city where the hum of electric engines flows alongside the whisper of wildlife, where glowing pathways guide both humans and animals, and every car is a guardian, not just a machine. At dawn, the city awakens in a shimmer of cobalt and amber. Skyscrapers rise like luminous towers, their glass facades reflecting the first rays of light filtered through misty air. On the streets below, electric vehicles glide silently, their tires leaving no mark, their bodies lined with faint neon glows that pulse with data streams. Drones hover above, their lenses flickering like fireflies in a holographic sky. In this world, every movement of humans, vehicles, and wildlife is synchronized by intelligence, both artificial and natural. Autonomous vehicles become the first line of guardians. Their sensors detect every motion, a fox pausing at the curb, birds hovering over neon crosswalks, deer cautiously stepping into the glow of street lamps. The AI processes these movements in milliseconds, rerouting, braking, or signaling other vehicles to protect life. The streets pulse with anticipation, a choreography of light and motion, where every neon streak on asphalt tells a story of preservation rather than destruction. Technology no longer competes with nature, it becomes its protector. But these vehicles do more than guard, they restore. Delivery vans autonomously plant saplings while transporting goods, their exteriors shimmering with subtle holographic icons that track each tree planted. Vertical gardens climb buildings with cybernetic precision, absorbing carbon and reflecting neon lights in cascading greens and blues. In this city, every journey leaves a footprint of life, not chaos, and every vehicle is part of a living ecosystem. Imagine an autonomous van delivering essentials to a school, then detouring to plant new trees along a glowing parkway, each sapling bathed in the soft luminescence of smart streetlights. Humans, too, are part of this neon ecosystem. Families glide through elevated glass pods that float above urban forests, eyes wide as owls perch on bioluminescent branches and foxes weave between holographic light streams. The pods move silently, their neon undersides reflecting off puddles from last night's rain. This is ecotourism reimagined, immersive, safe, and fully integrated with nature. People experience the city without ever intruding upon it, learning through sight, sound, and subtle motion. Cities across the globe have adopted their own versions of this neon harmony. In Tokyo, smart streets double as wildlife corridors, glowing in violet and cyan as vehicles and animals navigate in delicate synchrony. Oslo's hydrogen buses hum along emerald-lit avenues while drones monitor air quality and animal crossings. Singapore combines vertical gardens with AI-monitored ecosystems, all bathed in the soft glow of neon signage. Even New York transforms industrial zones into bioluminescent sanctuaries, where autonomous vehicles maintain a balance between humans and the natural world. Each hub is unique, yet all share one goal: coexistence amplified by technology. Nightfall brings another transformation. Bioluminescent trails light up wildlife pathways, guiding nocturnal creatures through glowing cityscapes. Vehicles communicate silently, shifting their routes in response to the flicker of a hedgehog's movement or the wingspan of an owl. The streets are alive, awash in neon purples, blues, and pinks, reflecting off chrome surfaces, puddles and leaves alike. Every creature moves freely. Every guardian performs its duty, and every neon-lit pulse signals a balance between life and machine. Humans play their part as collaborators. Children observe AI-driven vehicles interacting with the wild. Volunteers plant trees alongside robotic assistants, and communities witness the fusion of technology and ecology. AI amplifies human stewardship, allowing people to protect larger areas, monitor deeper ecosystems, and respond instantaneously to environmental changes. In this city, humans and machines are co-guardians, ensuring that every species, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, can thrive in the neon-lit wild. Vehicles recharge silently beneath solar panels, integrated into glowing rooftops and bioluminescent trees. Birds perch along their frames, small mammals dart between shadowed lanes, and holographic street signage reflects in every chrome surface. Data flows invisibly between cars, drones, and city infrastructure, creating a network where intelligence and life coexist. The AI cars are guardians, teachers, and restorers, blending movement and purpose in perfect synchrony with humans and animals. This is a city where transportation is no longer merely functional. It is ethical, educational, and restorative. Roads no longer sever forests, cars do not frighten animals, and pollution is minimal. Each neon streak across asphalt, each humming pod above a park, and each autonomous van planting a tree contributes to a larger mission: the preservation of life. Guardians of the wild are tangible. They exist in the glow of neon lights, in the hum of an AI car, and in the shared efforts of human communities. The future is unfolding today. Every AI vehicle, every intelligent system, and every human action contributes to an ecosystem where life is valued, respected, and preserved. Technology is no longer an external tool. It is a partner. Vehicles, drones, and infrastructure operate as extensions of a shared ethical vision, safeguarding the world as they move through it. From sunrise to neon-lit night, from streets to suspended pods above the forest canopy, the guardians of the wild maintain a harmony that was once unimaginable. Imagine a world where forests, rivers, and cities coexist seamlessly, illuminated by soft neon glows, where every electric car, hydrogen bus, and autonomous pod plays a role in safeguarding life. Guardians of the wild are all around us, in the quiet hum of a car, the careful flight of a drone, and the synchronized movement of wildlife along luminous pathways. Every journey matters. Every mile traveled strengthens the bond between humans, machines, and the natural world. From city streets to global hubs, from forested sanctuaries to cyberpunk skylines, the guardians of the wild work tirelessly. They operate intelligently, silently, and purposefully, ensuring that both humans and wildlife thrive. Every neon pulse, every chrome reflection, every flutter of wings and footstep contributes to a shared mission, a sustainable, ethical, and futuristic future. This is the promise of eco-friendly vehicles in a neon-drenched world. This is a vision where technology amplifies nature rather than competing with it. And this is just the beginning. What if the city you drive through today could become the sanctuary of tomorrow, where every vehicle, every drone, and every human action contributes to the protection of life? Welcome to NeuroDriveAiReels. Do you know classic cars are now being rebuilt with AI brains? Imagine a 1969 muscle car, chrome shining, engine roaring. Traditionally, it relied entirely on human skill, intuition, and experience. But today, engineers are taking these classics and integrating advanced AI systems directly into their architecture. This is not just an upgrade, it's a complete transformation. The process starts by scanning every mechanical system: engine, transmission, suspension, and braking. Using high-resolution 3D mapping, the AI can understand the vehicle's dynamics at a level no human mechanic could. Then, a neural network is trained on the car's performance, learning how the machine responds under stress, speed, and road conditions. Next comes the interface. Analog dials are replaced by holographic dashboards that project real-time diagnostics, predictive safety warnings, and autonomous control options. The AI integrates sensors, cameras, and LiDAR to monitor the environment, pedestrian movement, traffic, road friction, transforming the classic into a semi-autonomous hypercar. Do you know? Some of these AI classics retain their manual control for purists while offering optional AI-guided driving. You can still feel the thrill of steering and shifting, but now, safety nets are always active. Lane keeping, collision avoidance, predictive braking, and adaptive power management. In the garage, engineers use simulation to rehearse transformations digitally before applying them to real vehicles. They model thousands of scenarios: rainy nights, heavy traffic, sharp curves, all integrated into the AI's learning algorithm. The result is a car that remembers every street and adapts in real time. This mechanical-to-AI fusion doesn't only improve performance, it preserves history while embracing the future. The classic silhouette remains: the chrome, the curves, the distinctive roar. But underneath, intelligence drives every decision. The car is no longer just a machine. It's a partner, a co-pilot with reflexes faster than human reaction times. Imagine entering a transformed AI hypercar on a neon-lit city street. The analog dashboard flickers, then blooms into holographic controls. Sensors scan the environment, while AI algorithms predict traffic flow, adjust suspension, and optimize battery or fuel efficiency. Even manual inputs are assisted subtly, so the car responds with perfect balance. Engineers are also exploring emotional AI. By reading driving patterns and road conditions, the system can adapt responsiveness based on your style, providing comfort for relaxed drives or enhanced control during spirited maneuvers. It's a synergy of man, machine, and intelligence. But there are questions. Should AI be added to